Let's get into a bit of Gamewankery. In front of us here is one of my favourite props in role-playing now. I use it whenever I'm DMing the 5th Ed Dungeons and Dragons, and I like to use it in other games too. This is the Light of Inspiration, otherwise known as the Spotlight. And it started off as just a really fun way to start the game. I'd light the candle inside it at the start to let us all know that we were beginning the game. It was just a fun way to start up. You read the room and you say, okay, we all seem to be about ready. I'll get the candle ready, and then you light it, and everyone becomes quiet, and it all begins. The magic starts. It's a lovely ritual to begin the game. But it became more than that. There's a rule in the 5th edition, and there's similar rules like it in other games, where you get to give players drama points or inspiration points or fate points or whatever when they do something cool, and bennies, as they're sometimes called. And I'd hand the inspiration over to people, and they get to have hold of the little lantern. It's a cool thing. You say, I have the light of inspiration, and, it's exciting. People get excited by it. And then we started having the idea: what happens if you give it to other people? How about letting other people have the spotlight? And developed into something. What we now use it for is something like this. Now let's imagine I have my 4 players here, and they're all playing with me, and one of them has the spotlight. Aurora has the spotlight here in the pink. She has the spotlight, let's say. But they come across a corridor, and they're like, "Oh, we want to search for secret doors." Bell says, "I want to search for secret doors." It's all right. Well, why can't I search for secret doors too? Says Jasmine. Okay, well, we might as well all search for secret doors. So everyone rolls, and what do we got here? We got 14, 16. Oh, 16 definitely does it. Or I want to see if the vizier is lying to us. And it's like, oh, well, there's a 20. Of course, someone's got a 20. Any time where everyone can do something, so you end up saying, oh, well, everyone can roll the dice. The dice roll, and unfortunately, it's not really how the game's meant to be. You might as well not roll the dice. You know that someone's going to succeed. So why not have the person with the spotlight just roll the 1 die, and it's more dramatic and more exciting. But you might say, oh, we don't want. Actually, Jasmine's better at searching for secret doors. So why don't we give the spotlight to Jasmine, and she can make this roll instead? Yeah, sweet. So we'll pass the spotlight on. So far, we've also said that Jasmine now couldn't pass it back to Aurora. So it's trying to encourage us to transport it around to the other players. But so far, we actually haven't worked out a way to encourage that as a rule, rather than have the rule of discouraging certain behaviour. So that's what I do with the Light of Inspiration. We're finding all kinds of ways to use it, and it's been a lot of fun. When I don't use it, now let's get into some real nerdery here. When I don't use it, I put it on this dragon. Oh, it's a dragon. This dragon used to have shot glasses. It came with shot glasses originally, 7 shot glasses, and all the shot glasses broke. But you don't just get rid of a handy dragon in a hurry, do you? No, you don't, sir. You use it for other things. So you see our dragon here has the Light of Inspiration. He's guarding that with one hand, and his other hand he holds a sword. And this is classic Jungian wankery here to a certain degree. If you're into your Joseph Campbell and so forth, this is our dragons, our shadow, of course, our threat, and of course the danger of the dragon holds both conflict and illumination. So danger and also wisdom and understanding and so forth. Yeah, we're getting real wankery here, which is one. So at the bottom here, what I ended up with, I came across a theory by a writer called Christopher Booker. And Christopher Booker says there's 7 basic plots to any story. Any story will follow one of 7 basic plots. And that's his theory, and I thought it was a cool idea, and I decided that each of these 7 spots would be taken up with a different thing representing his different plots. So we've got an egg for rebirth. It's a cool looking dragon egg. Don't know where I got it, just looked cool. This is a MacGuffin for the quest, of course, chest from Hero Quest. What could be in there? This collapsed throne, also from Hero Quest. is representing tragedy to me. We've got Jokey Smurf for comedy. We have this warrior here from some Warhammer set or whatever. He's facing off against the dragon, combating the monster, the underdog tale. Classic story, of course. This is Journey in Return, because if you're going to wander off somewhere, you want to take a flag. And finally, Rags to Riches, and who better to have that story than Cinderella here. They used to all be princesses, actually, because there were 7 princesses that I had for a while. And I still got them. We saw some of them before. I'll just show you these minis just because the minis are fun. We all like cool minis. The princesses, as well as the Smurfs, came from Kinder Surprise eggs, of all things. To give you an idea of scale, here we have a Hero Quest skeleton, Blood Bowl orc. There we go. We've got our princesses. They're awesome. Yeah. Other dudes. And just one more to really wrap it off here. Is another, to give you an idea of scale. This model here is quite cool. He's actually the most expensive model in my house at the moment. Belongs to one of my players, and it's from Hero Forge. It's completely bronze. This miniature, and he got it and paid a pretty penny for it. But it's a very, very lovely miniature. I like the bronzing on it, and so that's what we're using. On the other end of the scale to this expensive model, this is the cheapest thing I've found recently. This is a die, but it's actually an eraser. It's just an eraser in the shape of a die. So there you go, a whole heap of gaming tools, Gamewankery. This is all about, of course, the Spotlight, which is a mechanic I'm playing with, and other people are too. And if you have cool ideas about how to use the Spotlight, let me know. I'd like to know. Take it easy. Good gaming.